Young and the Restless.
Look at this blast from the past. Just got an invitation from Walnut Grove.
Come on, you never know who's going to be there. Rob, Brittany.
Mac.
Good luck, Princess. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Dina said there were men, not just Brent, and one of them is supposedly Jack's father. Yeah.
I'm at the Newman Ranch. I've just found Victor Newman unconscious on the floor of his home. He's alive, barely.
Well, how serious could this be for him?
If Victor doesn't make it, Jack could be looking at a murder charge.
Well, I told you I'd come through. You get your evidence that you need for your case against Victor, and now I get what I want. A job with the GCPD.
Yeah, about that. I checked out those, Newman contracts you handed over.
Pretty good stuff, huh?
The documents are fake. They're useless.
Well, that's not possible.
There is nothing in here that proves that Victor is guilty of any price fixing or any other wrongdoing. So either you got played, pal, or you're trying to play me.
Oh, Victor. You know you're missing it. All the wheeling and dealing at Newman. It's all going on without you. Are you going to stand for that? Others doing what you can do best. I know it's tempting to just let go and be with your loved ones that you've lost. Your mother and Adam. But you can't. You can't. I won't let you. You have a lot of family here who love you so much, Victor. You've got to beat this. You're Victor Newman.
Hey, Kyle, what's going on? You're not responding to my phone calls, my texts. Whatever's got you tied up, get back to me soon.
What's got you so upset, Jack?
I don't know, your lawsuit, running Jabot, our mother's deteriorating condition. Pick one.
Victor? That has to be weighing on you?
I have to admit, it was quite a shock finding him lying there like that. A lot of that evening is still in my mind.
We have to talk.
You know what? If it's the same argument we've been having, it can wait.
I can't wait. Paul has doubts about the story you told of how you found Victor. I'm the reason why.
As soon as we find who did this to you, we're going to make them pay. You're right about that. Listen to Mom. Come back to us, Dad. Any news? No change.
Mom, there's something that I need you to do. For the good of the family.
Yesterday, I found Ashley sitting behind Dad's desk, acting as if she was in charge. But Dad has not officially announced my demotion. Nobody knows that I'm no longer COO.
So it's Ashley's word against yours.
I need you to keep quiet about what you know, to stop Ashley from taking over our family business.
This was such a great meal. Thank you so much for treating us.
Oh, honey, it's my pleasure. And I'm also very pleased that the two of you are getting along surprisingly well at Chancellor.
That's a backhanded compliment. Does she give any other kind?
You know what? Why don't you two just say thank you?
That's all right, darling. They are incorrigible. You know, I've often wondered what Kane would ever do without you to keep him in line.
I know.
I'd be lost and miserable.
Yes, you would.
Well, you have to admit that my forcing you together at New Year's Eve is the reason you're sitting here happily reconciled.
I deserve a little bit of that credit.
What did you do?
What did you do? I told you not to give up on her. That's what you Even though I think you deserve better.
Sweetheart, I'd be very careful about judging other people's couplings given your current relationship.
Whoa. We had an agreement, no snide comments about Phyllis, only love and support for your amazing son.
Okay, I'll play nice.
Good.
But you have to admit, Phyllis is very, very rude. No, I've invited her here tonight. Do you see her?
Mom, please.
Okay, well, as much as we appreciated the invitation and we had a great time, Kane and I must go.
Okay. Oh, that's right. The twins are helping out tonight with the Walnut Grove event.
Yeah, so we want to get there early just to make sure things go smooth.
Bunch of Walnut Grove alums in the same room? Godspeed. What could go wrong? It's gonna be a hell of a night.
I am loving our interview project. You have so many amazing stories.
Well, my life's been lots of things, but certainly never dull.
So tell me more about the man you used to meet at the Stardust Inn.
Oh. Did I tell you how good-looking and smart he is? Hmm?
Yes, you did.
What is that hussy manicurist doing here? We all know she's only out to steal Catherine's husband.
Oh, you're talking about Jill. That wasn't her. She's actually a... Sorry I'm late. Work.
Oh, we understand. Right, Mother?
Tell me more about Catherine and Jill.
Catherine took that trollop into her home, confided in her, trusted her, and Jill repaid her by seducing Catherine's husband, Philip. You know, I was shocked when she told me that story.
So Catherine told Jill everything?
You know, I do adore my friend. But oh boy, does that woman get foolish when she drinks. Blabs everything she knows about everyone.
So it's safe to say if Catherine knew.
Jill knew. I just wish I had kept more secrets to myself.
You look amazing.
Yes, you're very glammed up.
Thank you. I want to do Billy proud.
Well, you know, Phyllis, there is a fine line between making a man proud and stealing his spotlight. And tonight is his reunion, not yours.
Did you lose something?
So gallant. Are you a prince? Proper royalty?
Well, I was a king once upon a time.
Oh, let's go.
Oh.
Mother, thank you very much for dinner. Phyllis, come on.
You're welcome. Have fun.
Roll.
Hey! Hey, man. Oh, man, so good to see you. You too. Hey, Phyllis, how you doing?
Wonderful.
Okay, let me get in there.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, you look exactly the same. You look amazing.
Oh, and you're still a liar, Billy, and I love you for it. And Phyllis, unexpected bonus. No. Did you run into Billy here?
Actually, no. We're together.
Oh. Well, apparently we have a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, we do. Come on, let's go get comfy. Come on.
Well, I don't know if I'm comfortable with this. You agreed to the demotion.
Yes, but Dad didn't promote Ashley or anyone else to my old COO position. He intended to take over more of the responsibility himself. That's all you have to say if anyone asks.
Yeah, but if somebody asks me about your current role, you want me to lie.
Mom, just don't volunteer all of the facts.
Honey, I just don't know if I should do this.
Look, I had no reason to believe these Newman contracts weren't legitimate.
Where did it all go wrong?
Well, maybe Victor was onto me and planted them, or, you know, I wasn't in on anything with him. I promise you, Paul. I acted in good faith.
Hey, I believe you.
Thank you.
But I think we just have to face the fact that these documents are fake and we have no other leads.
Maybe there's some other way.
Victor's in a coma, and we have no idea if or when he's going to wake up. So this investigation is officially over.
You know, I can't believe Victor skated again. After all, it doesn't matter now. Whatever issues I have with the guy, I hope he makes a full recovery.
That's what we're all hoping for. Now, if you excuse me, I have another meeting.
Yeah, we should meet up when you have time and talk about that job you promised me. Do you think it's going to be here or with the feds?
Well, I thought you understood. That's not happening.
What are you talking about? We had a deal.
We had a deal based on you providing evidence and information that we could use. You didn't fulfill your end of the bargain. Sorry.
That's it? After all those risks I took, after all the work, I get nothing out of it?
Hey, you're no worse off. You still have that great gig running security for Newman.
This was a chance to get my life back, become the man I used to be.
I'm sorry it didn't work out, JT.
Yeah, me too. Looks like I got played by Victor and by you. Friend.
You left Victor a message that I was angry and drunk and headed to the ranch?
I was trying
Do you
to...
have any idea what you have done?
Keep your voice down. I was looking out for you. Who was to know that Victor was going to be attacked? That the police would have a transcript
now,
of my
Paul sees my
voicemail.
visit to the ranch in a completely different light, a potentially murderous light.
I made the
You were
call.
looking out for Victor. You
I
weren't
was
looking out
trying
for
to
me.
contain
you
the
blew
situation.
Up the situation. Okay, so Paul talked to you about this.
Yes.
Then it's been handled. You made clear I was no threat to Victor, that if I was upset, the worst that could happen is I would hurl insults at the man. Ashley, what did you say to him?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Oh, I could say the same to you. I thought you'd still be in Paris. Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. Actually, I was hoping you might make things even better.
Why are we wasting time with this woman?
I'm sorry.
I understand what you were saying.
Well, things shift so quickly. We've been recording Dina's history.
And how's that going?
As you would expect, there have been some gaps, and well, I was hoping that maybe you could answer some questions, help us fill in those blanks.
Now, why would we ask for her help?
Why indeed?
It's awful. This disease, she can be so genuine and so kind, and then in an instant, it would mean so much to me and to my family if you could please.
Well, I don't know what I can do, honey, but I'm sure willing to try.
Are you excited about tonight?
Mm-hmm. Britt's a bit nervous.
Hi. Well, seeing old friends. It can go either way.
Gee.
Not mine. Not mine.
Hope not.
JT!
Hey. Hey, you look great. Yeah, you happy?
Yeah, that's a long story. I'll save it for the reunion.
Yeah, I'm not going.
What? Isn't that why you're in town?
No, I live here.
Oh, because in the reunion newsletter, I thought you and Mac were living happily ever after in D.C.
Well, that's where the story started, but it kind of went sideways. Yeah, Mac's in D.C. and we're getting divorced.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, it's for the best, and I've got a lot going on here, so.
Yeah, of course you do. I want to hear all about it.
Well, give me your info, and I will shoot you an email.
What? When I'm right here live and in person? Forget that. Come to the party. If it helps, I didn't see Mac's name on the RSVP list.
Yeah, Brittany, it's just not my thing, you know.
Come on, it'll be fun. How could it not be if I'm there?
Look, I got so much to do, but you have fun. I'll see you, okay?
All
You
right.
look great.
Thank you. You too.
So there was no way for you to even bring yourself to try to defend me.
Paul would have seen right through it, Jack. He knew how I felt from the message I left.
Unbelievable.
But I did tell him why you were so angry with Victor and me, and that you pulled it together by the time you got home and told Abby and me about how you found Victor.
Want a prize for that?
I wasn't trying to incriminate you.
And you didn't tell the chief of police. There's no way my brother put Victor in the hospital.
How would I know that?
Because you know me better than that.
I would hope you wouldn't be responsible for something like that.
But you're not sure.
What? You despise Victor. Are you kidding me? I know how the two of you can get when you're together and you lose control. You were in a very dark mood. You told me yourself you got into it with him.
If I attacked Victor, why would I call 911 and wait for the police to get there?
Well, I guess you would do that.
Gee, thank you so much for the benefit of the doubt. Who knows what Paul has told the Newmans by now? I hate that they think I did this. But you don't really care about their opinion of me. You're much more concerned with the fact that my being under suspicion is going to affect your situation.
What are you talking about now?
Oh, come on, don't play dumb with me. You are ready, willing, and able to step in and fill the void that Victor left at Newman.
Oh, I see. You haven't heard about Victoria's latest power play. She's decided that she's still COO, and that means that she gets to run Newman, when in actuality, I should be handling things.
Oh, poor you. I begged you to come back to Jabot. You decided to stay at Newman. Don't whine to me about how Victoria can't be trusted. Neither can you.
Look, Mom, under normal circumstances, I would never ask you to lie for me, but the stakes are so high. As long as we stick to our story.
Well, Ashley isn't the only one you would be contradicting. JT knows the truth.
Well, I think we can assume that my fiancé will be on my side.
And what about your sister? Abby knows about the demotion, and you know her loyalties are to Ashley.
She's Ashley's daughter. People will assume that she's biased, and she and I have a history of animosity with each other.
Are you sure no one else knows?
I am positive. The question of whether it's Ashley or me sitting in Dad's chair comes down to you.
Well, I'm not entirely comfortable with this, but I understand your reasoning, so I'll do as you ask. Lips are sealed.
Thank you, Mom.
Mom, Dad, you guys don't have to hover. You got this.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
I'm so glad you made it.
Ah, seeing your lovely face, me too.
Hey, let me check you in.
I'm actually not on the list.
Oh, we're not supposed...
Oh, no. Don't worry. JT is not only a Walnut Grove alum, but he ruled the school back in the day, right? So, no, I can vouch for him. And there's some people that I know really want to see you.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. Well, hello there.
Hi.
Hey! Oh, no way. Hey, I thought you weren't coming.
Yeah, Brittany said you had better things to do.
Well, I do, but I figured you'd be here hyping your reputation and dumping on mine, so I couldn't let that happen.
Oh, you want to compare reps now, do you?
We've had Rawl and Brittany to ourselves for a bit. Why don't you go chat with JT and grab a drink?
I'll see you guys in bed.
So why'd you really change your mind?
Just kind of figured I'd be overwhelmed with some feelings about Colleen. Just didn't really want to do that. But
She was a wonderful person.
yeah. But seeing Brittany made me realize we had some good times too. So I want to hear all about it. I want to hear what's going on, love life, jobs. Who's going first?
You didn't tell him before?
Tell me what.
We're married.
You... When did that happen?
Well, right after my engagement with Mac fell apart, I needed a major life change. So you know that disaster relief agency I was working for, they have an office in New York. So I transferred there, made my way up the ladder.
Oh,
and
he's being very modest. He was the youngest agency director they've ever had.
Ah, well, congratulations, man. That's but when did the two of you get together?
I was rushing to grab a cab, and I dropped my scarf.
this one's always losing her clothes. Right?
And this one's always coming to my rescue. I never thought I'd see Raul again, and when I did,
Instant fireworks, baby.
and this time I was smart enough to keep him.
A year later, we were married.
Well, that's a whirlwind romance, huh?
Whirlwind life. Man, we're crazy busy with the hours I'm putting in and Britt's schedule at the law firm.
You a lawyer?
Oh, not just a lawyer. She's a partner.
You're kidding.
You don't think I have the brains?
No, of course you do. I just figured you'd be singing. I know how much you love that.
Yeah, I do. I still sing at home to Raul and Joshua.
Oh, Joshua. How's Joshua doing?
He's wonderful. Raul adopted him.
He's a great kid.
That's great. I mean, was he college age, I guess?
Freshman year.
All right, well, Brittany's not going to brag, but I am. Harvard.
Wow. I mean, things are just picture perfect in your world, huh?
It's a good life. Yeah. How about you, man? How you doing?
Ah, good. You know, you're not the only one who reconnected with their true love. Victoria and I are engaged.
No way, man. That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's great. And, you know, for Reed, we got the family around. And
wow. And how's work?
Head of Newman Security.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like everything's fallen into place for you.
Yeah. Couldn't be happier.
Mackenzie? Oh my God. I thought you were coming.
How could I stay away?
It's
Hi.
good to see you.
Good to see you. I changed my mind at the last minute.
Surprise. Wow.
All the best, guys.
Oh, you guys. I am so proud that I was a part of bringing you into this world.
You say that every time you see us.
And it's always true. Your mom's kept me up to date on your internships and your plans for college.
So you only tell her the good stuff.
That's what we moms do. I have to tell you, the pictures you've posted do not do them justice. Look at you guys. Well, we better get back to work, but we'll catch up later, yeah? I would love that.
So, I love having you here, but with everything that's going on with you and JT.
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah. I mean, I debated coming, but I miss you guys too. And you guys. I didn't think you'd be here. You didn't RSVP.
Well, that makes two of us. Where are my kids?
I didn't bring them.
You trying to keep them from me like you've been doing for the last few months?
You know better than that.
What was your plan, Mac? To sneak in and out of town without ever letting me know you were here?
It's not that tall a place, man. Take it easy.
The kids are with their nanny in D.C. I
Why
came
would you-
to celebrate my school centennial with people that I haven't seen in years.
Yeah, well, you should have told me.
Look, I am not trying to spoil your evening or mine, so why don't we just avoid each other tonight?
So you're gonna leave town tomorrow without ever having
I
a
will be
conversation
here
about this?
for a couple of days. If you'd like to talk, we can. But not here, not now.
Like, she wants to make unilateral decisions about everything. Divorce, custody, whether she has a conversation with me. It's like I don't have a say in my own life.
Listen, I know this is rough on you.
I know you're doing that. It's just... I miss my kids so damn much.
Okay, that's what you have to remember. If you want joint custody,
You know I do.
then you gotta find a way to make peace.
Oh,
You look amazing.
not bad yourself.
Well, you know, I'm happy because of this beautiful woman here.
You know, I have to admit, I never expected the two of you to end up together.
Yeah, we've gotten that a lot tonight.
Well, I never expected you and JT to ever break up.
It happens.
So you're filing for sole custody.
Yeah, I mean, since I'm in D.C. and JT's here,
And that's geography. Why would you want to keep his children from him?
I have good reasons.
I'm sure you do.
I don't doubt that you're sincere in your sympathy. Do you really care if my father lives or dies?
Is that an accusation? I hope you don't think I am in any way responsible for what happened to him.
I don't want to
The
think
only
that.
time I laid hands on your father was to check his pulse before I called for help. I'm sorry. With everything that's going on, I'm a little on edge.
Aren't we all? No thanks to your sister.
I was actually making your life harder.
She's using my father's condition to try to seize control at Newman. She had the audacity to claim that I have been demoted and I'm second in rank to her now.
For what it's worth, I heard about this alleged demotion days ago.
You didn't believe it.
Ashley claims you're the one who's lying.
Are you looking to make trouble?
I'm merely repeating what I was told. I won't mention it again. I'm not taking sides here.
Oh, you're going to stay neutral on this, Jack? Are you sure that's the wisest
I
choice?
value our friendship, Victoria.
As well you should.
The reason I'm here is I thought we could continue to help each other as needed.
Do you need help from me now?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Although I wanted to check up and see how you're doing, I'm afraid this is not a personal visit.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I know how worried you are about Victor, and I'd like to put this off, but I really can't.
Listen, you're the chief of police. A crime has been committed, so what do you need to know?
Where were you when Victor was attacked?
I had taken a room at the club.
Club? Were you and Victor having problems?
No.
Had you argued?
No.
Then why stay in town?
Paul, I often take a room there when I have an early meeting. It's just more convenient.
You know, Nick, you and I have known each other a long time, so I have a pretty good idea when you're not being completely honest with me.
Of course I am.
I am here as your friend, but primarily I'm here as a police officer, investigating a very serious crime.
Okay, I was with a man, okay?
You were cheating on Victor?
Not cheating. We have an understanding.
So I was right. This whole reconciliation was just a sham.
Not at all. Victor and I are more of a team than we have been in months.
Okay. Who's the other guy?
Look, I don't want to get him mixed up in this.
Whoever he is, he's already in it.
He hasn't done anything.
Nikki, Victor was assaulted and hospitalized. This could be attempted murder. You have a lover. I need his name.
Why in the world are you bringing this random woman into our home? Oh, I want nothing to do with her.
My God, how do you stand the constant back and forth with that one?
Well, you know.
I mean, no, a minute ago she was laughing and inviting me to tea.
You never get used to it. You just learn to accept it. Look, I couldn't be more grateful that you agreed to do this. Thank you.
Well, I don't know how much help I can be.
Please, make yourself comfortable.
Thanks.
What's Jill doing here? Well, we need answers about Dina's past and Uncle Jack's paternity. I just thought...
Honey, what kind of useful information is she going to be able to give us?
These two have history. Let's just hope that Jill can provide some insight into what Dina was really up to back then. We've been trying to get to the real story of Dina's life.
But with her memory issues, it's a difficult process.
What kind of things do you think I could help out with?
Well, we're trying to separate fact from fiction, and, well, we were very surprised when Dina mentioned other men that she had been involved with while she was married to John.
We thought it was just, hello, Brent Davis, but maybe she was just confused.
Maybe not.
Then you do know something.
Well, there were always rumors floating around. According to Catherine, Dina had numerous affairs with men she met at the club. She was always bragging about her conquests. I apologize. I know this isn't the kind of thing you probably want to hear about your mother or your grandmother.
You know, with the attacker still on the loose, I would feel a whole lot better if you would allow me to post some of my guys outside.
To protect me or to keep an eye on me? Because you're treating me like a suspect and I don't appreciate it.
Nikki, I am trying to find out who pushed Victor down those stairs.
Look, I know this is your protocol. You have to ask all these questions, find out who I was with, what I was doing in order to find out who did this to Victor. The man I was with...
You can't keep him out of it. You just can't. I need him to corroborate everything you're telling me.
What if I won't name him?
Well, then you're just delaying the inevitable. I will find him.
Okay. It's Arturo Rosales, okay?
The contractor you and Nick are working with?
Yes.
Does Victor know?
I don't know. He might have his suspicions, but we have an arrangement.
might not be conventional, but Victor and I love each other very much. It's working for us. So unless you have any more questions.
Actually, I need to ask you about Jack.
I think it's so wonderful you two found your way back to each other.
You think so?
Of course. I always felt awful about the way I ended things with Ralph. But I always wished you well.
Hey, no regrets. As long as we can be friends again.
I would really love that.
Hey. Look, I shouldn't have snapped at you before.
Do you two need a minute?
Maybe later.
Yeah, if you don't mind, that'd be great.
JT, no, it's not the time.
Mac, you've always prided yourself on being the biggest person in the room. Don't you think you owe JT a conversation?
None of our business.
We're kids. Mac, please.
All right. It was really nice seeing you guys again.
Yep, me too.
I need an explanation, Mac.
Of?
Why do you want sole custody of DJ and Becca?
Because it's what's best for them.
How? Children need their dad.
I don't want them exposed to dysfunctional relationships. And a bad father is much worse than no father.
You think I'm a bad father?
Mac looks tense over there. I think it's time to call for some backup.
Are you aware of any alliances Victor has formed outside of Newman? Someone who might be a threat to Jabot?
No, but it sounds like you know something that I don't. It's Billy.
Go ahead, take it.
Hey, what do you need?
Did you know JT's at the Walnut Grove reunion?
No, I had no idea.
Well, he is. And Mac is too. It doesn't look like their reunion is going very well. Just, you might want to come here and pick up your man. Like, now.
Joel corroborated enough of Dina's story that it might be true.
Unfortunately, I don't have a hard time believing that Dina slept around. But as far as Jack not being John Abbott's son, that's a different story. And Jill didn't see anything to back it up, honey. We still don't have proof.
Well, either way, Dina has no filter. She's bound to say something to Uncle Jack at some point.
If she does, I want to be able to tell Jack with full confidence that he can ignore this ridiculous story. How are we going to accomplish that?
There's only one way to get the proof we need. Test Jack's DNA.
Well, hello there. I heard you were in town.
Hi. Yeah, and what a trip it's been so far. Matter of fact, I just got back from your house.
Oh, stopped by for a visit?
It was at Abby's request.
Abby? What does she need?
Okay, this is a little, how shall I say this, delicate, but Ashley and Abby wanted to know if I'd ever heard stories about Dina regularly stepping out on John.
Who the hell cares if she did? Those two have taken this mission to capture my mother's memory too far. That woman deserves some peace.
Sweetie, forgive me for saying so, but you look like you could use some of that.
Yeah, rough week.
Dina?
Jill, I love my mother. I'm going to be there for her till the very end, but my life all started to unravel from the day I brought her home to look after her. And you know what scares me the most? I cannot begin to anticipate just how much worse it's going to get.
You know how they are. You put Jack and Victor in a room, and they're bound to go after each other. This tiff was nothing different.
What were they fighting about exactly?
Jack thought that Ashley was working at Newman because Victor wanted to put a wedge between the siblings.
I'm assuming that Victor handled this with his usual grace.
Put salt in Jack's wound, as usual.
Do you believe Jack's claim that he came over that evening to apologize?
Yes, of course. When he came to the hospital, he was very kind, very concerned. He spoke to Nicholas and me. You don't seem to be buying that. What do you think?
Well, if it wasn't Jack, can you tell me who else had a motive to come after Victor that night?
Well, you're the one who can't function properly, Mac. You're judgmental, and you have impossible standards that nobody can live up to.
Judgmental? Impossible? That's you, not me.
Oh, come on.
Here's the litmus test, JT. Since you left, I actually feel good about myself. I didn't even realize that I'd lost that until you weren't around anymore. No more of your constant criticism making me doubt myself, controlling my every move or
Not
thought.
my fault that you have low self-esteem. And these manufactured accusations don't give you the right to take my kids away from me.
I have every right.
I got trapped in your eyes the moment you looked at me. From across the room, those eyes kept following me. Something popped in my brain. Now, baby, only you I see. Feels like I'm going insane, and only you can save me. Feels like I'm drowning in ocean's blue. Baby, come on, baby, baby, come on, let's go. I'm losing control over lights in this space. Keep jumping around, all I see is your face. But you're moving closer, no time to escape. Your hand on my shoulder shoots me into space. And I can't deny how badly I need you now. 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 You take away my breath now, boy. Don't you dare steal my heart now, boy. I know you're something that I'll enjoy. Move a little bit closer now, to some place where there ain't no crowds. I wanna get to know you right here and now. I got trapped in your touch the moment you took my hand. Led me all the way to the ocean sand. You told me don't worry as the moonlight gled. I pulled you in close